Hi everybody, I am back and we are gonna fill these. Okay, time to fill. And we are going to fill again with the green because that's what's there. So let's do that and let's get all my stuff laid out first. And let's dehydrate the natural nail. Hi, Papa. What you doing? And then I'm going to prime. Alright, and since I've shortened them, I don't have to do quite as high of an apex, so alright. I have something wonderful to tell you. An opportunity came my way and I said yes. And that opportunity was to create another salon. So I'm doing it. I am creating a hair salon this time and I'm very excited. Again, an opportunity came up and I just felt like it was the right thing to do, and so I said yes. And I'm very excited because it's going to be called the Unicorn Barn. And it's going to be super cute with lots of unicorns, as you can probably guess. With lots of unicorn, mermaid hair hairstyles. So, if you like that sort of thing, you can follow the progress of the salon on the Instagram, and I will put a link in the description. But it is the Unicorn Barn on Instagram. And the website's still being built, but once that is up, it will be the Unicorn Barn SD. And that's what I was talking about when I was talking about the car in the last video, and how certain opportunities are going to come up. And the only thing you have to do to take them is be prepared. And I'm not just talking about, you know, the secret or whatever. And while that is partly true, there are other parts that they don't talk about, which is being in a position to say yes to those things financially. Because just because someone comes at you with an opportunity, a good deal, or a business proposition, doesn't mean that you're in a position to take them. So, saving money and just being prepared for when those opportunities come your way, because they come everybody's way. If you keep your eyes open, they will come. And you put yourself in the right positions, they will come. And I know everyone is probably thinking I'm crazy for doing it right now with everything going on. But again, these opportunities don't just come around constantly. And it had been something I was thinking about doing anyway, but with everything going on, of course, you know, my brain was telling me now's not the time. But then when someone comes at you with an opportunity that you were thinking of doing anyway, I mean, I don't know. I take that as a sign. And I did. Take it as a sign. So I did it. Alright. One hand filled. Okay. Done filling. Now fighting. So I had kind of a surprise come to me over the past few weeks. I had an old childhood friend reach out to me. Somehow she found my phone number. And it was very sweet. She had a bunch of pictures of us when we were kids, and it was so cute. To see them again, I hadn't seen some of those pictures in so long. Anyway, it's very sweet and nice to talk to her again. So I've had a couple people reach out to me on Instagram after I announced that, you know, I was starting a new hair salon. How I was able to do it, because that's something that they want to do someday, and they had any advice, or if I could tell them how to go about doing it. And it's not really something you can just answer really quick in a Instagram message. So I figured I'd just make a video about it, and then if anyone reaches out again, I could just send them the link. So anyway, I mean, the honest answer is there is no one way to do it. So I'm just gonna tell you what I did. I have to start kind of far back. Before I was licensed or doing anything, even in the beauty industry. I was working at a film production company. We did, like, you know, museum films, what else? Kind of like educational things. Nothing you'd see in the big theater or anything like that. Mostly if you go to, like, Balboa Museum or something. Anyway, so I was working there, and it was a small company, so we all wore a lot of hats. And one of my hats, along with being a PA and helping out production and some 3D conversion, I would do makeup. Nothing fancy or crazy, just, you know, mostly just powdering for lights when you know, were doing an interview or something. So anyway, but I really enjoyed it, and I was there a long time, like 7 years or so. And then one day, out of the blue, they closed. And I was very sad and bummed, and I did not know what to do next. Because it had taken me a really long time to find a job that I liked. And now it was gone. And the type of job that I had wasn't really something I could just go and find another one like that. Unless I wanted to move to LA and do all that. But I really didn't want to. So, plus my husband's job was here. And anyway, so I was talking to my sister who was a cosmetologist, and I was like, I don't know what to do, but I need to know soon because I need money. So she was like, why don't you go get your esthetician's license? It's a short program and they make good money. And I was like, okay. I'd been getting waxed for years. And I definitely felt like it was something that improved my life. So I was like, I could do that. So I did. I went and I got my esthetician's license. Took about, I don't know, 9 months or so. And after that, I got my first job as a esthetician at a waxing center, and mostly just doing Brazilian waxing, which I really enjoyed, and it was good, you know, it's good money if you're working for yourself doing it. So after a couple of years there, I was like, I need to get away from this hourly situation where you didn't really make that much money and go into booth renting. So after about a year there, I got a booth to rent out of a salon. And then I was there for about a year building my clientele and just building my little business. And then after that, I found out that I enjoyed doing nails, mostly because I couldn't find anybody that I liked. So I taught myself how to do them, and then all my friends were like, oh my gosh, I like your nails, do mine. So I was like, well, I'm already an esthetician, I might as well add this to my services. So I went back to beauty school and got my manicurist license. Then, as I'm working in my booth, I'm working in someone else's salon, renting a booth, doing waxing and nails. A suite, larger, you know, quite a bit larger than the one I was in, became available. And I was thinking, and I was kind of like short on room trying to wax and do nails. It was kind of annoying. I would have to, you know, do the wax service, then break down my wax bed, set up my manicure. It was just a really, really annoying. So I had been wanting a bigger space. So this space opened up and I was like, well, why don't I get a couple other girls in there and that will pay the rent and then I can just wax and do nails. So that's what I did. I went ahead and leased the space and found some girls that I went to school with. I found another girl through Craigslist, and yeah, we just all started working together. And that was for about a year. No, like a year and a half. So then, just recently, I got a call that another space was opening up, and that, you know, was a great deal, and if I wanted to take it, I should take it. So I took it. And now I'm building my second salon. if that's helpful, but that's my story. And I know a lot of other salon owners' stories are very similar. I kind of knew from the beginning that I definitely knew I wanted to be a booth renter. That was the hardest part, was going from hourly to booth renting, because when you start booth renting, you are your own little business, which means that you're responsible now for getting your own clients, and that's the scariest part, because you don't know if you're going to be able to get clients and pay the bills. So, you know, I just saved up my money for a while, that whole time that I was working at the hourly place. I'd save up my tips. And at the time, you know, I really didn't know what I was saving for exactly. I just knew that I needed to save and have some money in the bank in case I ever found a booth I wanted to rent, which I did. And so that's what I was talking about when I said, you know, you need to be prepared for opportunities when they come along. Because they always do come along. If you keep your eyes and your ears open, they do come along. And if you put it out there, talk to people, let them know your ideas, eventually somebody will know of something going on. And then all you have to do is fork over the cash, really. So if you want to open a salon, or you're in an hourly place and you want to go to booth rent, or something else in your life that you want, save your money. And keep saving until the opportunity presents itself. Don't save and then be like, oh, well, nothing's happened yet, so I'm going to buy a car or something. You just keep saving. The more money you have on hand when those opportunities arise, the less scary it'll be. And that's my 2 cents. Alright, and above, let's clean these off and move on to polish. Purple first. That's interesting. It looks almost like this. Interesting. Might have to do 3 coats on this one if I want to make it, you know, more like that. Yes. That's more like it. So apparently my iPad stopped recording at some point and I just noticed. So I have no idea where I left off. So we'll just start from where I am now. And I am painting this hand. That actually looks really cool, but it's not what I'm going for. I'm going for this. Not this. Even though I like this, but I want this. Okay. So cute. Dark. But I'm going to put some glitter on a piece of one. Should I do them all that way? I don't know. Should I? Well, I am starting to run out of time, so I'm just gonna have to do the one glare. That'll still be cute. Or could it not? Okay, top coat. Top coated. I know I said I was going to do some matte too, but I am running out of time. Okay, all finished. So I did more glitter on this one. Let's see what I did there. Cuticle oil. And I am just, look it out. I am just about out of time. I have got to go pick up Brandon from work. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Done. What do you think? Like the glitter and the purple? Well, thank you so much for watching again. I've got to go, but give this a thumbs up so I know you care and that you want to see more videos of me doing my nails and listening to me. Blah, 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 blah. Subscribe, hit the notifications bell so that you know when I upload new videos, and I will see you next time. Mwah!